Friends are whom we cry on, vent to, lean on, and laugh with. They're our chosen family, but that doesn't mean we're always good at supporting each other. Welcome back to Oracles by MJ. I am she. Now today, we're talking about the lack of support from our friends. Let's hop into this article. When friends miss the mark, social support and friendship. What support gaps look like? A support gap is the difference between how much support you want and how much you receive. These gaps can go two ways. A deficit means receiving less support than you wanted, whereas a surplus means receiving more support than you wanted. In our new study, Dr. Erin Ruppel and I found that emerging adult friends reported both surpluses and deficits in all 5 support types, and these mismatches were tied to how satisfied and how close friends felt in their relationships, both immediately and a month later. What are we talking about? We're talking about the lack of support in our friendships. Now, whether that be friendships from far, it doesn't even matter. If it's your friend that you have on Facebook, Instagram, any of the social medias, and you post and you broadcast and you advertise what you do, your craft, everything that you have to offer, and I mean everything is not going to get liked, granted, but to not like your friend's post, to send your friend your post to advertise without thinking, does she or he have any craft or art that I should advertise myself before I ask you to share my art? Support goes both ways. It is not one-ended, one-way street. Yes, babe? No, I'm still recording. My baby. You know, I'm going to put up a sign on the door that says, do not disturb, because I'm recording. And I think I said that on the previous. But the lack of support from our friends, it really tells. And that's going to be the headline of the next video, which is reasons to let go of someone, whether that is your family or a friend. Well, let's hop back on this support thing. It's usually hard for others to clap for you when you're on stage, when they're not getting on stage to show off their talent. And shout out to those friends who aren't self-centered and so selfish, and they are easily able to think of others, or even able to have the emotional intelligence to consider what another person may be going through and give them the leniency or the benefit of the doubt before jumping to assumptions and only thinking about yourself. You know, it's so many ways that this can go, but support, definitely that it goes both ways. So you can't sit here and want support if you're not supporting others. And it's funny because your friends and your family, those will be the ones that will support you the least. It'll be someone you don't know in a whole nother state, city, country, supporting you, pushing you, doing for you. But the ones that you want to support you, and I've spoke on this topic previously. Yeah, I spoke on this before. This is a thing. I went on a purge about 9 years ago, where I cleaned all my social media of all the people who were just sitting there lurking, just watching. It's different if you have an account. Scratch that. It's different if you're on my page and I know you and you're going through something, and like I said, I give you the link. There are certain exclusive situations. I'll exclude that. I'll have some leniency for it. But to be a friend for several years and I have you on my social media and you don't like my posts, you gotta go. Just, being nosy, basically, because they're not supporting, not reacting, not showing any love. So when it gets to a point where it accumulates, it's like, damn, you don't like nothing I post. You don't share nothing I post. You always asking me to share. You know those little posts you get from your friends where they ask you to share this and share that, but they don't think to share your stuff? Why do I have to go on a damn messaging spree for you to share my shit? You asking for your stuff to be shared. You should look and say, oh, there's something that I can share as well. Why don't I share that? Why don't I do that? Before I'm so self-centered thinking about me. How about I think about others? How about I share something from somebody else, especially the person that I'm asking to share mine? I don't care about a mass message and, well, you should specifically message people and ask them to share your shit because you shared theirs. It's a back and forth thing. Support, it goes back and forth. It goes both ways. And especially from your friends. I don't want to say you're supposed to, because that's where it becomes toxic, because I don't have to like all of your posts just because I'm your friend. First of all, I don't even entertain that type of... I don't read those type of books. So, with that being said, if I don't read those type of books, I don't know the book that you're talking about. So, no, I'm not going to like everything because I don't know everything you're talking about. But when it's something that I'm aware of, or if you look cute, or, things like that, then I'm going to like it. But to penalize anyone for not supporting you when you don't support others, that's insanity. That's insanity. And now we have to reevaluate our friendships, because when it seems like it's only going one way, that's when we have to cut it from whichever way. It just has to end. It just has to end. So yeah, support, it definitely goes both ways. I support you, you support me. It's like a motherfucking merry-go-round. And we're all happy. Yeah, and we're all happy. So yeah, next time, before you send that message saying, oh, support me and share my video, how about you look and see what they have to offer and you share that too, without being asked. You know the new year is coming. This is the perfect time to just start dropping motherfuckers. And see, I love life because we have the ability to do this anytime, on any day. It doesn't have to be New Year's. People get dropped on days that mean more. Okay? So if it means your peace, if it means progress, if it just means happiness and less concern with the sincerity of others, let them go. Let them go. I'm about to go on a recording spree, y'all. I hope we end for this new year my favorite holiday of the year besides, well, I don't want to say besides, aside from my birthday. And my daughter's birthday. She will be 6 next year. So her birthday is my favorite holiday as well, of course. But New Year's, as far as the American holiday of New Year's, is my favorite holiday. And I'm just so stoked. I'm so stoked to see another year. I'm so stoked for progress. I'm so stoked for growth. I'm so stoked to just see another day and to continue to learn and do different based on mistakes from my past and others. I'm just so happy to be here. What a time to be alive. Later, don't forget to like and subscribe. What the shit? Shout out to y'all. 351. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all all day. Almost forgot. Later.